All right, you guys, I have an announcement. As the title suggests, I quit my job this week. Yeah. Alright, so hey, it's Ashley Renne from Travelushes. First and foremost, if you guys have not been to my channel before, welcome. This is my channel. I do a lot of traveling. I try to go all around the world and do a lot of cool things, and I vlog about it. If you are not new to my channel and you've been watching my YouTube channel, you might not actually realize that I've been doing all these videos while also holding down a full-time corporate job. I've just always found ways to really stretch out those vacation days, and I've found a way to still follow my passion and travel the world. So I'm actually in Milwaukee right now. I just landed this morning. I'm in my hotel room and I'm here for the Women in Travel Summit, which is this big, awesome travel conference for women who like to travel, for women who are in the travel industry, who blog, who YouTube. So that's what I'm doing here. And it's my first job that I've gotten since I quit my corporate job. This is just one example of many different things that I plan on doing to make some money now that I don't have that comfortable corporate 9-to-5 check coming in. And then the day after I get back from the Women in Travel Summit, I go to South Africa. So really excited about that, woo! So let me tell you the story of like the day when I actually put in my 2 weeks notice. I was just so excited. You guys, I'm in my car headed into my office. Today is the big day. Oh, I parked my car, got out the parking garage. There's like a car wash place in our parking garage. I walked up to Carrie, he's the guy who like owns the car wash place, and I was like, Carrie, I know you're gonna miss me, right? Yeah. Hey Carrie, guess what? I have some news. I'm filming you.
Filming me now?
I'm filming you.
Oh yeah, what for?
I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice today.
You're leaving?
Do you see the tears? The tears are flowing down his eyes. He's so sad.
I'm not crying at all.
Yeah, he's totally gonna miss me. And I walked up to my office and I was talking to my coworkers and I was like, yeah, today's the day, I'm leaving.
Oh.
You're on camera.
What is this?
Today's the big day.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Don't leave me with the baby.
They all know it's coming. And then my coworker goes, well, who are you gonna give your 2 weeks notice to? And I was like, our manager, duh. And he was like, she's in DC. Okay guys, there's been a little snafu in my plans. I have just been informed by my coworker that my manager's not even here today. They're not in the office. So I don't know how I'm gonna give my 2 weeks notice today. This was supposed to be the big day. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I was like, oh God, like all that excitement just like kind of like just deflated out of me. Like I was like so ready like to do this, and then all of a sudden, she's not even there. So I had to wait until the next day, but finally did it. I put in my 2 weeks, and that was that. And it was just done. It was over with. And 2 weeks later, which was this week, I'm done. So a little bit about my story. I've been traveling since college. So I took a study abroad trip to Egypt, and that's what made me fall in love with traveling. So I was a film and video major, and then I discovered my love for traveling when I was in college. But it didn't really occur to me to kind of marry those two passions until recently. I literally started my YouTube journey a year ago. Up until last year, I never actually watched YouTube videos or, you know, travel vlogs, which seems kind of bizarre, right? Because I love traveling, I also love video, but because I've always been in corporate video, you know, my background is like film, television, you know, very, very corporate-y online videos. So I never really got into the whole YouTube space. But I discovered Hey Nadine's channel, and it really inspired me to start making my own videos. I decided in May of last year, so about a year ago, to start vlogging. So I went to Peru, I vlogged my trip, I made like a whole 6-part series. It was like my first big like series that I did on YouTube, and I loved it. Like I just loved having that creative freedom to really kind of like make the videos that I wanted to make. And that's when that itch started to happen. It was actually really hard, like trying to balance the two, trying to be like a full-time blogger and also hold down a full-time corporate job. So I will never forget the day I walked into my office and I just kind of had this breakdown. It was like an epiphany I had. I was just like, why am I doing this? For the past several years, I've been working in corporate, trying to climb the corporate ladder, trying to prove myself, you know, constantly trying to get like that raise and that next promotion or a big bonus. And I'm like, why am I coming into an office day after day after day just to try to prove myself, trying to convince somebody that I'm worth a promotion or worth a raise when I know I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know how creative I can be. I know what I have to offer. Why don't I just work for myself? I realized that I was just putting all of my time and energy into trying to get validated by corporate America. I was literally judging my worth based on how well I did in corporate America. So I said, all right, I'm going to quit my job next year. And I finally did it. But I really just wanted to do this video first and foremost to, one, share my story of how I grew up, you know, pretty much being told that working a corporate job was like the thing to do. You go to college, you get an internship, and you go to work. You get a good job at like a Fortune 500 company and you climb that corporate ladder, girl. You just keep on going. I also wanted to do this video, secondly, to inspire you guys. I'm not necessarily telling you to quit your jobs, but I am telling you to pursue your passion, whatever that may be. Pursue it with all your might, because you don't want to wake up one day and be on your deathbed or just be old in general and hate yourself for not really pursuing the things you wanted to do in life to the best of your ability. When I have kids, I'm not crazy about the idea of having kids, but my husband really wants kids, and I know I'm gonna end up getting him kids one day, because one day I do want to be a mom, but not anytime soon. But when I do have kids, I want to be able to tell them, hey, like, this is what I've done. This is what your mom has done, and I have lived an amazing life, and I want you guys to be inspired to do the same. But I don't want to tell my kids to pursue their dreams and tell them they can be anything they want to be when I myself didn't follow my own advice. I want to be an example for my future kid or kids. Kids, I guess. That's my story. Wish me luck, because this is a very new thing for me. It might not be that big of a deal to some people, but it's a big deal for me. But my friends and family have been so supportive of my decision, and I'm so grateful for that. You know, they've been very encouraging. Every single person that I've told so far, hey, I quit my job, they're just like, yes, I'm so proud of you. You're gonna do amazing. So send me good vibes, wish me luck, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with all of my life updates, all of my travels. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy the South Africa content that I'm about to come out with. Literally starts next week, so make sure you follow along on the adventure. I also am coming out with a course on how to make travel videos specifically, so make sure you keep a lookout for that. So again, for those who have been following me, thank you so much for keeping up with all of my adventures on Instagram, on YouTube, my blog. Thank you, I appreciate it so much. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and continue to follow along with me. That's it, that's all I got.